Saya, how are you? Where are you right now?
Good. I'm at home. This is my house. Welcome.
Oh, wow, it's
This is
beautiful.
So my housemates are really artistic. This is all their stuff. I cannot for the life of me do this, but yeah.
That's so nice that you have like a display wall of your housemates' work. Are they all artistic as in like artists, or is this just a side hobby?
They're both singers as well.
Oh, well shit. What do they do? What are their names?
So Risa is one. She's yeah, you know Risa.
Yeah, I love her new track with Pat.
Yeah, that's the Palmer. Ego.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And then another girl called Julie Oki.
Okay.
She's like a beautiful jazz singer, jazz backing vocals for a whole bunch of people. But they can also do this. I cannot.
Do they do their own merch? Do they do anything for you as well? Like, surely that's easy to have an in-house designer.
I'm gonna get them to. They can probably hear me right now. So,
hey guys, just by the way.
yeah.
I love that. That's so sweet. Okay, well, congrats on your track Fruit though. This is your first release in 2 years. How does that feel?
Amazing. Like it's just so nice to get something out in the world again and start building some momentum again for myself. It's a really nice feeling.
Yeah, good. Do you think your vision for SAYAH has changed over that period?
Totally. It's crazy.
Okay.
I think even my vision when I wrote that track, because I wrote this track 2 years ago.
Right.
I think that's very common with artists. Like we write a track and then it takes so long to release it. And by the time it's released, we're so different.
Yeah.
So it's really funny, like looking back at the track and going, that's a version of me. That was me. And I've grown from that now. And
okay,
nice.
So has the original concept for the track changed, or is like the one that you've produced with Taco, is that the same one as a couple of years ago?
No, that's the same one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it didn't have some sort of evolution in that sense?
No, the track is still the same track. But the person who wrote it is different, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so how would you describe where you're at now?
I am so much freer. First of all, I'm not in that situationship anymore, which is nice.
Fuck yeah, we love that. We love that. Toxic, get out of here.
Get out of the toxicity, get out. And it's just, I'm more open to exploring different parts of myself, whether it be my culture, my background, and starting to incorporate that into my music.
Okay.
Not being so like, I have to sound like this or I have to sound like that. Like just letting it flow.
Yeah, break that mold. Okay, well, you touched on it briefly just then. You said in the past that 2020 was a fuckboy year. And I love that this song is a fuckboy song. Do you think it was somewhat off the back of that you were like, yep, got to put this out now. Everyone's feeling it. It's not just a situationship, it's a situation life now.
100%. What was that year?
What'd you get up to? Did you get into any good like writing rooms in that year, or?
Eventually I did. At the beginning, I was just like a hot mess. I was like, what is going on? And I felt quite blocked creatively for the first part of lockdown because I'm so used to like, I'm a very social person. I'm a very chatty person. I love being around people.
Yeah.
So when I didn't have that, it was really hard for me to be creative because a lot of my creativity is based on relationships and interactions with the world and with people. But eventually, when I just let myself chill without the pressure of like, you have to do this, I started to get in touch with other parts, like I said before, with other parts and become creative around, parts of my childhood, parts of my culture, family stuff. So stuff that was already in there that I'd never really kind of gone in and gone, let's write
And
about
was
this.
that kind of like having conversations with your family, or was it like doing your own research? How did that sort of manifest physically?
Um, it was both, but also having the time to just sit with myself and get in touch with myself. But I've never really done that, I guess, because when you're busy, you don't have the time to do that. Or it's like also like a defense mechanism. You're like, I'm busy, let's keep going.
Yeah. Oh, I hear that. I totally hear that. Which is like such a paradox for artists, because obviously so much art is reflective, but to be a successful artist, you've just continually got to keep going. Like as a musician, you're creating, then you're touring, then you're writing, then you're publishing, then you're touring, you know, it's just so cyclical, and there's never really much time to just like sit and reflect and create something good, you know?
Yeah, preach. Exactly. There's so much we have to do that's not just right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is. You're right. It's just go. So yeah, it was nice to just have a bit of time to let myself reflect and get in touch with those parts.
Yeah, I like that. Is this the only song you've got with Taka coming up, or have you worked together again since?
I've got so much stuff with Taka. I love that guy so much. We have such a great musical chemistry. It's like, I don't think I've written a song with him that I don't like.
Oh, okay. That's great. 100% hit rate. Let's go.
Go. He's just like, he's a star, that guy. He's amazing.
I 100% agree. Are you going to be on Mood on the Roof anytime soon then?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't looked in the date, but I'm like, I'm quite close with Tucker and Ben, who does Mood on the Roof. And I'm just like, guys, you're getting me on. So
I want them to open it up to a live audience now. I'm kind of like, come on, boys, let's go have some drinks on the roof and like listen to a song play like 7 times over. Let's do it.
That would be amazing.
Float it for yours.
Okay, done.
Yeah, then you can get crowd shots and people be like, what is this VIP intimate gig on some like suburban roof?
It's so cool, honestly. Like their place is insane.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. And like how his studio in there? Don't get me started. This is so attractive.
And then like a photo like studio downstairs. It's like insane.
It's insane. I want that to be my house. Okay, well, other artists you've been in rooms with, you've obviously been super close with the Cosmos Midnight Boys. I caught you on the weekend at Yours and Owls performing with them. How was that festival experience? That would be pretty different.
It was incredible. I was so nervous about the rotating stage. I was like, oh my God, am I going to like vomit? Because I'm not really good with like that kind of stuff. But it was so fun.
I feel like it would be disorientating running from side to side. And you're like, wait, where did I come on again?
It was, but it was kind of fun. Like, and especially being on the stage, like there were moments when I just kind of stand on the rotating stage and I was like, I'm Ariana Grande right now. No, but it was really fun. And it was like just amazing to have that rush from a big crowd again. And I missed that energy so much. So
there is a specific camaraderie with festivals.
Yeah. Just the noise and the standing and like being allowed to dance. That stuff we take for granted.
Yeah, 100%. Did you get a chance to actually experience the festival outside of your set?
Yeah, I did.
Did you go both days?
No, because if I go the day before, I will ruin my voice by yelling. And
that's smart. Yeah.
But I did after our set. Yeah, I ran into the crowd. I had some friends there and just like hung out, watched the rest of the festival, and
that's so nice. All right, well, you're going to be hitting the road with Cosmos and Patrick in a little bit for that nationwide tour. Exciting! So many more crowds.
So excited! Yeah, and I'm so lucky to be a part of their show. Their show is so fun. Like you saw it. Their music is so fun to sing, and they're such great boys too. Like,
yeah. What's happening backstage? What's happening behind the scenes at a Cosmos gig?
you know what? We're drinking tea. We're drinking tea. We're doing vocal warm-ups. Although we do have a sneaky tequila shot before we go on, just to like warm up the throat.
Yeah, that's the reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Timmy, our guitarist, is usually like hanging off walls. He's like, he's very into his climbing, and he's very fit. Yeah,
so niche.
Don't ask. Like, so he's usually like literally showing off his strength and hanging off walls. I'll find a photo and I'll send it to you. He's literally like holding up one hand, and we're just like talking shit and like drinking tea, having our tequila shots. It's just fun. Like, we just feel like we're hanging out. It's not no pressure, nothing serious. It's just like this.
That's so beautiful. Will like Stephen and Rule and stuff be hitting the road as well, or is it just you as the only guest?
I'm not sure at the moment, because I know they're very busy boys. Very busy boys, but they did the Opera House with us.
And that stuff on the roof with sure.
Yeah. So they have done a few with us. Love having them around too. Like, they're such goofballs. Bless. I love them.
I just imagine so much chaotic energy. That was the whole time.
It's so chaotic. It's literally like, because I grew up with boys. I'm the only girl. I only had brothers. My cousins were all guys. So I just feel like I'm at home with my family. Like, it's so cute. Yeah.
I love that.
It's literally that vibe. It's like, hey, bro.
Yeah. All right. Well, what's coming up in your world then? What's the next SAYAH?
So I have a little bit of a break before we go on tour. So I am doing my own show at
hell yeah.
Oxford Art Gallery in Sydney. And Risa, my housemate, is going to be supporting that one on May 13th. Okay. And we're looking at maybe doing some more shows. I'm not sure yet, but also some new music soon, hopefully.
Yay!
We'll see how my schedule pans out. Yeah. But yeah, I've got lots of music ready to go. It's just when I get the green light, I'm like, okay, let's go.
That's it. And nothing's set in stone these days until it actually happens, right? So we'll see. We put dates out, but who really knows?
Yeah, that's literally like story of our lives, hey.
Story of our lives. Well, dude, I'm so glad we could at least make this happen. I'm really stoked to have chatted to you. And congrats again on Fruit and everything you're doing. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.